Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here and welcome to a summer transfer squad builder video in some way. There's a bunch of different squads I build around the new transfers because a lot of them got released yesterday or was the day before that, and yeah, I just want to try out as many players as possible. So I built a bunch of different squads, played a little bit with each of them, scored a few goals and put them into this video. So the first squad I played with was with the newly transferred and a man of the match team in the tournament, Isla. Then we do have a transferred Share to Hoffenheim and the transferred Firmino to Liverpool. And I built a squad around those three. So we got that Isla link up to Matthias Fernandes, and then we do have that hyperlink between Coutinho and Firmino, which is quite nice. Bit of Brazilian on the left-hand side, and then sort of a Bundesliga core of the squad. So that was the first squad I built and tried out, and I just want to sort of test out some of the new transferred players. So to give a bit of an overview, Isla felt pretty good, pretty solid on the right back spot. Share, a very good player I've used before, but now that he's in the Bundesliga, he got a lot more possibilities of linking him up, which is quite nice. And finally, we do have Firmino. He didn't really excel that much on the center forward spot. I think he might be better on just a center attacking mid, because it was mainly Neymar and Cuadrado to create stuff in this squad. But still a pretty fun little team to play with. Scored a couple of goals with it, and yeah, we'll go over the goals as we go through the squad. So this is the first squad I played with. A little pass to Cuadrado, and he was probably the main man in this squad. Despite us having Neymar, it was just Cuadrado who seemed to sort of get the real good goals in this squad. But then again, I only played like 2 to 3 games with each squad, so it's sort of limited how much I got to play with every single player. But yeah, Cuadrado here is shining through, scoring the goals, and Firmino, as I said, didn't really create that much as I had hoped, and I think maybe having 2 strikers in front of him would be a little bit better. On the center forward spot, he's a little bit further forward than he would be in maybe a 4-1-2-1-2. So maybe it would be a little bit better to support other players, because here it was more like I passed it down the wings instead of going through the middle and out wide. Anyways, the next squad I built was around the transferred Douglas Costa, and I thought that link up to Ribery was awesome, and then he could also link with the Casemiro, who's back from loan to Real Madrid, and he of course links up to Ronaldo, goes to Quaresma to transfer to Rapt. Just like that was like a chain reaction of links of transfer players in the midfield there. We also do have transferred Miranda, and then 2 Arsenal players in Gabriel and Gibbs. So that was the second squad I built, and I think this probably was the most fun squad I built. It had a lot of skillers, five star skillers, and then Casemiro in the middle. Costa, he's a little bit weak on the ball, and it was definitely the front three who created the most, but that link up to Ribery and giving you another 5-star skiller is very nice. Casemiro rocking the midfield. I used that link up to Ronaldo so many times last year, so I'm pretty happy he's back with a Real Madrid card now, because he links so nicely up with Ronaldo, and he's really strong in the midfield. And of course, Taarabt, now in the Portuguese league, can link him up with some of the Portuguese skills, which is quite nice. And then finally we had transferred Miranda into the squad as well, and yeah, he is a solid centre back, and I could see him being used in a lot of Serie A squads going forward. But yeah, this was pretty much the team, and we scored a couple of goals with that as well. Of course, that was mainly Ronaldo. He is sort of the goal machine. Even though you have other players, Ronaldo is the main man. One thing I felt about this squad was it was a little bit weak. You had Ronaldo, who's just like okay at pushing people off the ball or avoiding getting pushed off the ball, but then Costa, Taarabt, Quaresma, and Ribery, pretty weak, all of them. So that was maybe my only downside to the squad. And then the final squad I built was around the transferred Nani to the Turkish league to Fenerbahce. We also had Douglas Costa into the squad as well, in a bit more of an attacking position. And then we had a few more of the Inter transfers in the defense. We had Miranda again, he links up with Hernanes there. And then we had the transferred Montoya as well. So yeah, that was a pretty interesting squad, and Inter got a lot of transferred cards on the game. I think there's also Kondogbia and Murillo, something like that. We had Thiago Silva and Sirigu to sort of end off the squad. And unfortunately, I didn't score that many goals, or didn't really score any goals with Nani in this squad. He's usually a player I really like to play with, and he played well, but it's just I couldn't put it into the back of the net. And as I said, I only played a couple of games with each squad, but we still scored a few nice goals with this team. It was sort of similar to the last one. It had a lot of skillers up top, and you could definitely create a lot of stuff with this squad. I guess Douglas Costa got a little bit more into an attacking position, but I didn't really create that much with him. I still felt he was sort of weak and got pushed off the ball a little bit too easy for my liking. But apart from that, the squad was pretty enjoyable to play with as well. Here at Costa beating 2 players, playing it on through to Silva, who goes with a cheeky little look away pass to score a goal. And yeah, that is pretty much all for this video. Just sort of testing out some of the skills. There's maybe one more goal here. But yeah, there's a lot of skillers. I didn't get around trying Depay. I couldn't find him on the market, but maybe we'll build a squad around him later on. But anyways, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. I hope you did enjoy it, and that's all. I'll talk to you later.